So hey guys, welcome to another stream with me, Supernautus, and tonight we are playing... It's a new game, it's The Sinking City. This is a Lovecraftian horror game, so horror game kind of based on or using some of the core kind of elements of the writing of H.P. Lovecraft. Created many great horror stories, his own personal views aside, were not great. But, you know, he did create some great atmosphere and some great horror stories, some great characters and monsters. And yeah, this is another game that's taking cues from that. I have played the Call of Cthulhu game that came out a while back, although I didn't stream it. We might do that at some point. But this is The Sinking City, this is the new game. A detective story. And yeah, let's get started. Let's take a look at the settings first of all and see what options we've got here. So we've got various you know, I'm more interested in the detective side of it than I am evidence in my casebook will have no hint icons. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. With easy combat. Because, you know, I'm more interested in the detective side of the story, so... Yes. Gameplay-wise, we have a few different options. We have a compass, you can turn that off if you want. Long-distance interactivity icons. Okay, so you don't have to have them from far away, but you can have them close up. I'm not gonna have the ones... No, do you know what? We'll leave it. Aim assist. Okay, if we're not really focusing too much on the combat, more on the detective side of things, let's go with strong aim assist. I know. Video-wise, just going to adjust that up just a touch. And yeah, that's all okay. We've got a how to play section. The controls, you can look at the controls there. I guess we're aiming our weapon with LT, running with RT, or firing a weapon when we're aiming. Does that mean that weapon fire is going to be like old Resident Evil, I wonder? We've got something called the Mind's Eye with down on the D-pad. And hold up and cycle evidence with the right stick. And we can pin evidence on the screen with the up button. Okay, well, let's... Do I want to do how to play? What is how to play? So the casebook contains your main case. Evidence contains crucial information. There we go, the Mind's Eye allows us to see the unseen. Sure. Let's start a new game. So it's a frosty welcome. Dear Mr. Charles Reed, as you requested, I've researched the outbursts of hysteria and visions in the city of Oakmont, Massachusetts. It turns out that your assumptions were correct. Such cases are indeed more frequent here. Men and women from across the country are drawn to Oakmont, haunted by visions similar to yours. A city drowning, the presence of something great, yet unknown. As luck has it, I believe we have stumbled on the source of your ailment, and the person who might help you with it. Prepare yourself, then come to Oakmont as soon as you can. I will meet you here to help you on your way. Cordially, Johannes Vanderberg. Oakmont keeps its mouth shut. Apparently. And fast travel can be performed between phone booths. We travel down the phone lines to new areas. No, we don't, obviously. If we die, our last save will be loaded, and we'll appear in the closest safe zone. Most of the Blackwoods vanished after the flood, leaving the Throgmortons and Carpenters as the two remaining grand families. Barricaded areas infested with monsters. Okay, let's continue. I don't know if I want to be fighting monsters. Ooh. It's the depths of the sea. Let's see what's going on. Let's have that mirror for some reason. This is Mind's Eye. Oh, we've got some disfigured people. Yeah, obviously the core of a lot of sort of Lovecraft-based stuff is often to do with sanity. And the fact that a lot of the monsters and things like that in the kind of things will gradually drive you insane. I'm not entirely sure we're starting from the best position if this is us. Oh. We're under the sea, or are we attached to a cliff front? Well, there we go. That would be Cthulhu, is it? Oh no. Scary stuff. Are we like upside down? What is going on? We're falling. Haha! It was only a dream. So, we've got a first aid kit and a brick. Just what we need. There's a gun there. Let's have that.
Hope I never have to use it. But something tells me I will.
I hope we never have to use it as well, but, you know, we don't always get what we want. Okay, so that's the letter we read. What's that? Got a folding camera. What's something up there? What's this? What is that? We can't look at this. Okay.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
That's always true. You should be very wary of advertisements in general. Right, what else can we find? Oh, some kind of locker? Wait, what? We got some coil springs. Okay. Whatever that is, we can't do anything with it. What is that symbol? I don't know what that means. Maybe that just means this is like a safe zone. Okay, I guess we're getting off that way. Is there anything down this way for us? No, we can't go past the door. Wait, what was that? I thought I saw tentacles over there, but it was just a guy waving his arm.
Now get out.
I have to get out. Okay. Very nice man.
At last, Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Yeah, I guess. The pleasure's all yours.
Johannes van der Berg, at your service. I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Ah, much obliged, Mr. Vanderberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Why?
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city.
You left him at home.
Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
Is it?
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem.
With your problem?
Visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port.
Oh, he's
He
already
has
there.
dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
How can I find
So,
Mr.
where is he?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
Has he got something wrong with him?
Can you tell me a little about Mr. Throgmorton?
Yeah, what can you tell me about him?
Remarkable creature, scion of a robust bloodline, a philanthropist, a scholar, and the patron of the famous Oakmont University.
How famous is
Great
it?
ambitions and even greater ego. Do not make him wait.
Well, I'll try not to.
Reaching Oakmont was no easy task.
Yeah, why is it so hard to get to
Maps I found
Oakmont?
didn't mark it, and this rickety packet ship is the only one that sailed here.
no
It's an
ordinary
extraordinary area.
its unique geographical position and the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible.
So
to
only
reach.
this person
But
is
you made it, Mr.
willing
I'm
to
sure
travel
the
there.
tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
Probably,
Tell me about this flood.
It began 6 months ago.
need to learn
The
everything we
storm
can.
raged for several weeks, and the water has risen ever
It's got,
higher
looking at it, it's got a nicer appearance than the Call of Cthulhu game.
I must say I rather like it.
Need to see how it runs and how the combat is and
Atmosphere, you know?
all that kind of thing.
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here.
Any hotels?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's
The Devil's Reef Hotel.
Sounds charming.
Oh, that sounds like exactly where we want to go. We'll try not to.
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
Oh, good.
Too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
We immediately get a map of the area.
Other places? Like what?
You're
Yeah.
a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper, places you'll need to get to the truth. This
Yeah, that makes
city
sense.
is insular, its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
Okay.
How do you fill your days, Mr. Vanderberg?
Hmm.
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia, gathering seeds
Does he?
of thought, like moths drawn to its flame.
Does Oakmont really have much of a market for philosophy these days?
There is no consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed. No better
Philosophy,
name
yeah,
for
well,
clarity than time.
There's always time for philosophy, isn't there?
Well, that's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No, no. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
It was a pleasure, was
Before
it?
you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
That doesn't sound promising at all. Okay, so for the map, we press this button. It's quite a big area. I mean, look, that's the entire city area. It's not tight, it's not small. There's the Devil's Reef Hotel. What else do we have? The hospital, police department, chronicle, an asylum, library at the university and the city hall. I guess that's the boat I'm going to need to get to, is it? What else do we have here? So there are skill points that you can earn to improve your combat proficiencies, your mind, and your vigor. And we have some lower pages to look through. Casebook is key to the room. Johannes Vanderberg said that I need to find a person in the Oakmont port by the name of Robert Throgmorton. He can help me with my visions. Okay, no side cases at the moment. Mind Palace. Right, okay. Well, at the moment, I think we've probably learned all we can. So let's walk this way. Hey, look. Squid? Octopus? Looks more squid-like to me. I take it cars are pretty much useless if the city's flooded. These people are like kneeling in prayer to something. Who's that up there? That must be Throgmorton, surely. That must be Throgmorton.
I don't care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the port until...
Wow, he's got like a
And that is fine.
very, Simian appearance.
Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
Almost ape-like, isn't he? What happened to your son?
What happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said,
72 degrees.
finding people is kind of my specialty.
No, hang on.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says
Did
he's
he?
barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. But he even tried to bite him.
And you don't
Ooh.
believe him.
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong.
Is this an issue of, like,
Best of his kind.
interbreeding between these
Albert's
people, do you think?
disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers. Mark my words.
No, Innsmouth, eh?
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouther-ridden city.
Yeah,
wants
okay,
to
fair
do
enough.
anything. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
Okay.
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
I don't know if we should mention his appearance.
Overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damn city.
Innsmouthers.
Grimhaven Bay, Salvation
Tied in with
Harbor,
what,
the
like the
Shells.
deep ones?
They are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime
So he
rates have
says.
skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you.
Let's ignore his
Good at
appearance
tracking
for now.
down some people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Well,
Let's
it doesn't
just
have to be
say
friendly.
You tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Vera, you have a point, newcomer.
I do.
Please forgive the question, but I've never met a man quite like you before.
Let's do it. Let's try it.
No man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. Proud and powerful blood flows through our veins. My father
Is that what it
united
is?
with a certain royal family, which has blessed all our offspring with these exquisite features.
Sorry, did you just say Vera?
I would imagine that means
What does
true.
that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend.
Is it?
Vera means fine.
Oh,
I was saying,
okay.
we have a deal.
I see. Thank you. I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Yeah, tell us as much as you
Did
can.
not listen at all. I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found.
So that's all that happened.
Lifeboat. This fisherman supposedly brought him to the house and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
Where's the house where this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye. Standing right in
Oops.
front of it.
Okay, well,
Mentioned
you know.
Lifeboat. Is it still around?
Yes. Face the house, then to the left is a beach that borders a fence. You'll find it there.
As much as I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
Okay. So there's like a blue symbol on that door. Who's this guy?
I've said everything I know.
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer. And keep your hands where I can see them.
Yeah, okay. So there's a beach down this way. Although I know that I should probably be going to my hotel. Is it this way? Ah. That'll be the lifeboat. I assume.
Where's your Oberon, huh, Titania? Where's your Oberon, huh?
Oh, he just says the same thing again. There's a diving helmet.
Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it?
Is there anything different inside it, or...? Okay, well, there's not much to learn there, then. What's that? There's a letter. I hope someone finds this. My name's Albert Throgmorton. This is my will. I want to warn you, don't go to the depths below Oakmont. There's unreadable. We should never have done that. Everything should be remained in that cave. Professor, presumably Vanderberg. I fear what will become of me. It's singing in my brain, dancing in my eyelids. Every time I close my eyes, the cycle goes on and on and on and on and on. In the end it comes. I must warn everyone. I must tell my father. He's here. Okay, so he's written a will. That's not really a will, is it? All evidence has been collected from this area. Who are these people? Are these the Innsmouthers?
Newcomer? Well, get used to it. No one leaves Oakmont nowadays.
No one leaves Oakmont.
Since those Innsmouthers took over the fishing business.
Okay. Are they not a bit better at fishing than you guys? More efficient, if you like. Yeah, no, that was a terrible joke, and I'm very sorry. Right, okay, so that was all the evidence to be found there. This is the house, obviously. I kind of wanted to go... Right, there's that blue mark. I don't know what that is. Oh, okay. It's an interesting house. What's that, a dog's bed?
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
It does, yeah. I'd prefer to sleep there, probably. Something over here. Let's just check if there's anything to look at in this whole mind's eye thing that it's talking about. Not really. Oh yeah, I need to hold the button when I'm doing this. Got some shell casing, some gunpowder, and some metal scrap. Oh, there's something on the table.
The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
A well looked after book. And what's this? Like... stuff growing on the wall. Okay, what's around here? Nothing of much use. Some fish on the table. Well, if he was here, he didn't leave much in the way of information. Oh, there's some stairs, though. Well, let's go upstairs. Oh, there's a police officer.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
Well, let's see. Oh, what's that? Alcohol.
Choo choo.
A model train. Those beds actually look like they are better maintained.
Hello?
This guy looks like he's losing his mind.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah. What? Who are you? Are you police?
No.
I already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Is that gonna...
Oh, okay. What do you want?
I want you to tell me everything you told the
I want
police.
to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis. We
So,
were here.
3 of them.
This is our house. Barry was outside.
So 4 people live in the house.
And he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Okay.
We put the guy in Lewis's room.
He was
He
making
started to
horrible
make
sounds.
okay, my head began to burst, and he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing.
Weird voices, dreams. It's like he's transmitting dreams into them.
They called me.
That sounds familiar.
Very familiar.
Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved
So
here.
there's one Innsmouther living there with them.
I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so
I suppose if it's all flooded, then yeah,
it was out of starve.
makes
Where are all
sense.
the other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. Kay be with him. Barry's outside.
Paul's on the floor.
Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea what Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to.
Okay, so he was still there with him.
Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled
So
myself
Paul was
together,
killed?
He was already gone. Kay have mercy on his soul.
Who is this K you keep mentioning?
Something like
So
God.
Show some respect. Kay is our Lord, our light, our
Oh,
love.
okay.
Sorry,
Sorry, okay, yeah. I shouldn't say okay.
I'll leave you to it. Take care of yourself, Will.
Okay, so there's a dead guy on the floor.
Sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul?
I couldn't...
Did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will. The police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some
Yeah,
rest.
probably best in the meantime.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
Yeah, that's a good point. Right, so that's his friend Paul on the floor. There's a big hole in the wall.
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
Fight. With a big hole in the wall next to it. I don't know if that was there
Barely
before.
recognized the face of the
Wow.
He was beaten to a pulp.
Jeez. That's... Oh, I'm hearing... That actually made a little knock on our sanity there.
Five cards short of a full house.
5 cards. So I'm playing some poker.
I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
You don't have a portrait, okay. And what's in this room?
Seems like prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much.
Probably not. What have we got here?
So that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
Yeah, kind of slightly fishy face. Has that got blood on it, or...?
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work.
An interesting knife. There's something on here. Yeah, here we go. That presumably was what Throgmorton's son was saying. Retrocognition allows us to understand events that happened in the past. Expect enough evidence and a vision will emerge. Step into it and find all the critical scenes. That did take a hit on us, didn't it? So we can't actually do anything there, though. But so he was on this bed Where's that poster that's got the Great Samson? Where's that poster? Got some harpoons there. Oh. No, here we go. We've got some...
Take this, ape face.
Okay, so somebody attacked Throgmorton's son. I presume using the word ape face, that makes some sense. And there's a... Oh, okay, that was the first thing that we picked up. Further into this, we have that.
Yeah, run!
Okay, so that got knocked over and someone ran out there. And then what happened? Is that the whole scene? That is the thing on there. Oh no, it's not. Okay, so he was floating there.
Happening.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
What's happening?
Do you think...
Take this, ape face. Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was
Okay.
not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them.
Mm-hmm.
When he got wounded, he fled.
Okay, yeah. That's the Mine Palace. Okay, so we have a better idea of what happened here. It doesn't help to tell us where Throgmorton's son is, though. But it seems like he must have gone out the window. Oh yeah, if I open this, then I can go to this mined palace. So Albert attacked the fisherman. He returned unstable. And then... wait, no. The Throgmorton and Innsmouthers were in a feud. Albert returned. No, that's wrong. Okay, so he was dangerous, opposed a threat to Flynn and his fellow fishermen. Yeah. So we know that Throgmorton was dangerous. Is that all? No. He returned... He behaved strangely after returning from the sea. And then, yeah, he spread some kind of psychic influence. And everyone suffered from hysteria. Lewis shot without warning, which caused Albert to flee. Albert and the fisherman named Lewis fled the scene after the fight. We can track them using our supernatural sense. Yeah, as an Innsmouther, Lewis and his people suffered at the hands of the Throgmortons. That might mean something eventually, and Albert fled when wounded, but we've not got anything to tie to that at the moment. Mind's Eye can reveal omens that guide your way. Follow them to find new evidence.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
Yeah, there's nothing else to find inside, I don't think. Is there? I don't see anything obvious there. But maybe we can trace somebody. Maybe we can trace them once we're outside. So, where's that hole? Over here. What's this? Something to look at there. So, there we go. So what's he doing? And then he's there. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, look. So now he's running. Still running. And then he's here. And what's that? There's a bullet.
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
He fired a few shots. So there he is. Now he's running that way. Back towards the sea. Stops here. And what does he do from here? Oh, now he's over there.
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to
Climbed up there.
Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
And, okay. So he came up here and then he went that way. And then this way. Oh, look. Looks like maybe he went in there. Oh, we're getting a bit... Yep, there he is. So what's in this chest? Alcohol and some metal scrap. So he went there. Then where? Oh, here, look. There he is, and there's something over there. What is it?
There's something in the pocket.
What is that? A bloodstained note. Lewis, please just give me one more week. I know I owe you, but I'm underwater like everyone else right now. Don't you have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly with the fuzz snooping about the port? But don't worry, I've struck a nice deal with the proper people. You should have a steady supply channel soon. Just one more week, and I'll return everything with double interest. Peter. Before I go down there, which I'm assuming is where we're supposed to go, what else is in here? That's something to search through. That gets us some gunpowder. Another door out, but... It looks like he went downstairs. What's down here? What is down here? I was hearing flies. Oh, blood. There's a padlock there.
The door won't bud.
Information about padlocks. They can be broken with a shot or a melee attack. Doesn't appear to be doable. Anybody around here? Something in there. Coil springs. So can we... Maybe we can shoot out this padlock. How do we... A little concerned about what we're going to find in there, though. Found a creature inside. Who's this?
One fatal round through the forehead.
Is that Throgmorton?
No accident. This was deliberate.
That thing just kind of... Got hardly any ammo left. 3. I'll be going back to look at this Mind Palace thing in just a moment. Once I see what else is in here. Those are some creepy creatures. Right, well, there's nothing else in here. So let's get outside. Oh no, let's go to our Mind Palace options here. No. So there we go. Lewis might have wanted to kill Albert outright because he was a Throgmorton. Yeah, that seems to be the case. Lewis, the Innsmouther that killed Albert Throgmorton, may be hiding at the bar in Oakmont port. And Albert was murdered. Well, I guess we can go and tell Throgmorton where his son is. What's the point of these stairs if we can't actually go anywhere? Is it worth looking upstairs? No, we can't go through that door, so no. So we think that the guy might be in the bar. Probably need to go and tell Throgmorton that we found his son.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm
Yeah.
afraid I have bad news.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He
He was in the basement, locked up.
body hidden.
It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it.
Well,
No.
you can go and look if you want.
My condolences, Mr. Throgmorton. I had hoped for a happier outcome.
Your condolences will not bring him back. So much of our blood spilled for nothing.
Something
So much
tells me this is going to create a bit of a problem.
My poor Albert. Tell me you know who did it. I want to look
Well, I know who was chasing him.
make him beg for mercy.
I don't know exactly. I have some suspects, but I need to investigate further.
What kind of private eye are you?
The kind that wants to be sure I've got the right answer
When I find
first.
him, I'll tell you.
Fine. No one leaves the port until then. Find me that dirtbag and I'll help you with anything you need.
Wait, so that means I'm not allowed to go to my hotel room, right? So, the bar. Where might the bar be? Well, let's take a walk. I mean, we found the body of the son. Is this door open? No. Okay, well that's good. We discovered where he went, where he was taken, perhaps. Nothing down here. There's a door. Doesn't open. There's a path down here. It just takes us back to the main path where we were already. Fire. Bar under the keel. Is that where we're wanting to go? Who's this?
You look familiar, but old Billy hasn't seen you around.
No, that's because I'm new. Yeah, look, I can't go to my hotel just yet because there's people.
Stay alert. Monsters
Monsters lurk underground.
everywhere.
At the moment I can't see anything of interest.
I'll miss the carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
You're damn right you will, but maybe we need to find out who killed the son of Throgmorton.
Let me tell you what your future
Oh, I don't want to know that.
Here's some kind of fortune.
I really don't want to know that.
is, my dear.
It's only going to be bad stuff.
Oh, it's so clear. Your path holds many surprises, newcomer.
Yeah, I mean, at the very least, surprises.
Really? Like what?
Not so fast, newcomer. I see many things.
I don't know if we have any money, do we?
Small fee, I'll tell you some of them.
Alright, how much? $1?
Your money has no value.
Alright, we smoke some bullets.
After the flood, Oakmonters deal in the
I think I've got some of that stuff.
booze, smokes, and bullets, and I'll make it easier for you. I don't smoke.
Okay.
Let's hear what my future holds.
Good. Let me focus.
Although I'm wasting my bullets.
She will be generous in the coming days. Many gifts delivered.
I'm not sure this is a great...
Many will regret
thing.
partaking.
I don't think I follow.
don't think it's
I
helped us
see
much.
old and new. A hard heart against an iron will.
Yeah, well the hard heart's got to be Throgmorton, doesn't it?
Too, but you'll only see that from inside.
Also, I'm going to be arrested at some point.
And tall pillars circled by the dead.
Oh, great.
A race from one to the next as time itself laughs.
That sounds exciting.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah.
You are welcome. I can't wait to see what you do.
Well, hopefully none of that. So we're tempting fate by listening to what the
Welcome to Under.
person had to say.
What do you want?
What do I want? I need to find Flynn.
By the name of Lewis Flynn.
Lewis.
Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
Don't you?
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Lewis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over, and he won't be back to collect what you owe.
Yeah, he definitely will not.
Fuck. That would explain the blood. Fine. If it gets me out of this mess, you can have him.
Where is he?
He's upstairs. Here's the key. You gotta promise to deal with him.
Save the shooting for outside.
But save the shooting for outside, huh?
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day.
I don't know if I've got enough bullets to shoot him.
I've seen some unsettling creatures around.
He's going to pretend they don't exist.
Encountered. What are they?
So you met a wild beast, newcomer. No one knows what they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't particularly tough.
Kay's punishment for us.
If we were swarmed by lots of them, that could be a problem.
Do you say? If it bleeds, you can kill it. Keep your gun handy. And if you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here. Remember, better to be a coward and live than brave and dead.
Unless I'm a newcomer. Which I am. Right, so do I go upstairs and speak to him now?
Knock it off.
Let's just see. I feel like... I feel like going up there straight away might be a problem. So do I go up and speak to him now? Yeah, no, we don't want to bring them. Don't want to bring them here, do we? Because then they might not be very happy with the bartender either. I've got people on the ground.
What the? Get the... Oh.
Okay. If you say so. Where are we going to find this guy? Better keep our gun ready, just in case we do need to shoot at him. This place is filthy.
Hey,
Is this
who are
him?
you? What are you doing?
Oh, look!
Charles Reed, private investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Throg. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy
All that
ape's
crazy
fault.
ape's fault.
You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
Probably won't, I'll probably die.
Start at the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will.
Mm-hmm.
Mary gone to the sea.
See, this is the Innsmouthers have this fish-like appearance. Because of their worship of
Right.
sea creatures.
Mary dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr.
I don't think he's got much room to be talking about people's
He
appearance,
was out cold.
though.
Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us.
Let's see, he's got like scales as well. Or is it tattoos? Tattoos like scales.
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
Yeah.
I can't remember it.
Yeah, it's that madness that he brought down over everybody.
Bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something.
Well, there
to do
was one of
with
those creatures down there, wasn't there?
Turns out I was right.
But
What kind of... why do you... your face, it's,
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different
No.
to you? Want to spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
that's not what... I've just never seen someone who looks like you before.
I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouther's bodies were blessed by the sea.
Blessed by the
A
sea.
lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
Okay.
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the
Yeah, what's the...
Throgmortons.
What's the feud about?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city
They just
was
refused to...
So,
refused to give you anything.
every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring.
So what do I
behind our
do? Do I
backs,
tell them that he did it?
always setting people against us? I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
Are they likely to? Yeah, tell me what a grand family is.
grand family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer.
Please.
Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition, reputation.
Sounds a
Yeah,
bit,
houses in Oakmont called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld. The Blackwoods,
Okay.
who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess.
Yep, the Throgmortons, that's right.
Those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
So if I were to tell them...
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah, it was deliberate, but he was...
I think I've got all I need.
Please,
Yeah.
Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask.
What else am I going to do?
Whatever it is I did.
He's going to want to know who did it.
Have
He's going to want
mercy.
your head.
I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
On one hand, we saw that he was driving the people mad. I don't think we can tell him. I mean, I don't think it's entirely his fault. He did it, but I don't think it's his fault.
I won't tell him. Everyone seems to agree there's been an outbreak of madness around these parts. I'm inclined to believe you fell victim to it too. Plus, it seems heartless to tear apart a family after what you've been through already.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Reed.
Yeah, we should probably lay low for a while.
The port's still closed. What will you do?
Hide here, I guess. Don't have a choice. The streets are flooded.
Yeah, but how?
with police.
Who are we gonna?
Make something up to tell Throgmorton. Leave as soon as you can.
Thank you again, sir.
How are we going to? Yeah, okay, but so we've collected all the evidence, but here's the problem. I think he was mentally affected. Yeah. That's the trouble. Throgmorton will have his head. I don't know that we should be taking their side, though. You know, I could be entirely wrong. Okay, I'm going to go away now. And hope that I've managed to save this guy. But I'm not holding out a lot of hope that he's going to believe me. But what am I going to tell him? I mean...
The port is closed by order of Robert Throgmorton.
Yeah, I'm going. I'm backing off. Right, so there's not really much else here. There's a path that takes us down back towards the sea. There's not really much going on here. Some cars that are almost entirely useless in a flooded city. Who's that? Not somebody that wants to talk to me. Okay, so what we need to work out is how we're going to... how we're going to get him off the hook. Are we going to? Can we? Can we save him from being beaten, no doubt, to within an inch of his life? I just don't know.
I tracked the murderer down, but he was attacked by those things prowling the back alleys. And they tore him apart. It was that Innsmouther fisherman, Lewis. He was covered in your son's blood. That may have attracted the beasts.
Are you certain the body is his?
Beyond any doubt. All that's left of him is a heap of flesh and this scrap of cloth. It's from his jacket.
Okay, so we've managed to...
Alas, this was my revenge to exact, not some wild beasts.
Yeah, but at least it's done now.
Still, justice has been served. This isn't closure, but at least I know now the story.
So we've got on his good side by lying to him.
I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Kay, to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't.
Yeah, maybe the police didn't want to solve it.
Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
I think I'm going.
Yeah.
Mr. Throgmorton. I see things, visions.
Sees visions that he wants
I needed to stop.
no part of.
Drawn here or guided or I don't know. But I believe the source of this madness is here in Oakmont.
They're not wrong, Mr. Reed. An inexplicable hysteria spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
The geologic.
Well, yeah, I mean, your son came back with a will.
Follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below.
Mm-hmm.
So I sent men to find out.
Do these cases of hysteria involve shared visions as well?
Since the
Yeah.
flood, many Oakmonters have had similar nightmares. Indeed, Professor Doe, the expedition leader, complained of them herself.
Waterlogged ruins,
Professor Doe.
natural architecture, sleeping giants, drowned streets, and a voice calling from the depths.
Her
Yep.
words exactly. She proposed the expedition, desperately wanting to find the cause.
Yeah.
You mentioned the flood. You think it's more than just a natural disaster.
I think it probably is.
Agreed. What happened defied scientific explanation.
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know.
Albert was part of it and died.
Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
Who knows? They probably killed each other.
Do you think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it
They probably
so
ripped
hard
each
to
other
believe?
apart.
I had no news for a week then Albert, the only one I could trust,
Yeah, well, he'd been driven mad by something.
is killed.
It does. sound
Infected by
suspicious.
something.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
I expect you might be right.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let
I mean, that'll
me clear.
teach us what, you know.
You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throckmorton. I just meant the more.
Yeah, I just want to know as much as possible.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert. When you finish,
Okay.
come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
Oh, he's going to mark it on our map.
What about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation.
Oh, I've been compensated for my work at the port.
I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Bullets?
The dollar losses
Yeah.
you see here, Mr. Reed.
So plenty of bullets.
Oakmont returned to bartering.
The trouble is, so because of that, you want to save your... That's an interesting method, you know, mechanism to kind of save... I mean, we've only got 4 bullets, that's not a lot. But yeah, we completed the first quest. Now I think what we should do is go and... Well, where is this place on the map? Where's... Looking for new locations. That's Throgmorton Manor in Old Grove. So where is the place? Doesn't actually tell me, does he? Robert Throgmorton funded an expedition to discover the origin of the mass hysteria group in Oakmont. It was hard to find any other expedition members. Given the key to the expedition's headquarters is in northern Coverside, at the crossroad of Asher Road and Hubert Avenue. North Coverside. Okay, that's Coverside, so it's there. So if we head for... I'm thinking our hotel room first. Then from there we can start investigating. They should let us out now because the... Yeah. He's going to have to lay low in there for a while. Maybe I should go and tell him what I've done. Let's go upstairs and tell him what happened.
The door won't budge.
Yeah, obviously he's well in hiding now.
You want a drink?
Not really. I want to make sure that you don't tell anybody. So here we go. We can leave the port at last. But where's it going to take us? Oh, we're getting some kind of vision. Something that's making us feel wrong. Collapsed and then got up. Oh wait, are we out of our body? A tilting world. Very windy. I'm not sure this wind's natural. Oh my. We're getting blown along the road. Yeah, that's obviously not real. Well, we made it to our hotel then. I guess. Robert Throgmorton funded an expedition. We know all this. It was hard to find any other expedition members. Man-eating eels don't care if you're a strong swimmer. Avoid staying in the water for too long. Well, they'll just chase us for forever, basically. Yeah, so basically that's what happened with Throgmorton's son. He drove people mad and was killed. We can continue now. So we've got a daywear costume unlocked. How do I save my game, just out of interest? Okay, save. Easily enough. That's fine. Okay. Now, what have we got? What is this? A coin? No. All that we see or seem is just a dream within a dream.
Never again, they say.
Yeah. Oh, we got a load of stuff there. And a cupboard we can open. Oh, that was the thing that we looked at a moment ago. Yeah, so we have got that. That's our newcomer outfit. We've got a wind coat and our daywear. Some interesting other costumes available that you can get at some point. A man of science. You can dress as a fisherman, a police, a plague doctor. Yeah. Master Sleuth, old Sherlock Holmes himself. A cultist with a squid on my head. And Vishivanka. I quite like the look of... I mean, that one actually looks better, but... yeah, let's use that one. Dressing something a little more becoming. What's this? Laudanum.
No matter how much of this I chug down...
You probably shouldn't be drinking laudanum, that's probably not a good idea. Injecting laudanum, is it? What's this?
Crew of the
This is
Cyclops.
that photograph.
Semper Fortis, brothers.
The crew of the Cyclops. As I say, which is presumably who we had a vision of in the intro sequence. Right, I'm going to save my game again just because I just wanted to. That's why. Just because. Oh, I've got a note. Mr. Reed, it seems you overexerted yourself while conducting the investigation for Mr. Throgmorton. Forgive me for the audacity, but I brought you to the Devil's Reef while you were unconscious. Please take more care of yourself in the future. I won't be there for you every time, Johannes. Okay. So here we are in the hotel. And we can go in and out of a lot of different doors. Mainly because we're going to find stuff that's useful to us. Shell casings, and springs, and all sorts. Flickering lights are not something I want to see.
This feel more like home. I miss Boston already.
What, he's put a sign up in the door saying that I'm here. Okay, we've got a room. It's got like markings on it. Got some pistol rounds. Someone sits there and looks out the window daily. Apparently. Oh, something else. Boarded up the windows and locked the door. They're just men, the Yellow King's gang. They can't get here now. Now there's only me and these nightmares. A little longer and I'll figure them out. Okay, so someone's been sitting at that window, looking out for... Mr. Archer, I've seen you dragging things into your room. Mind the floors, I'll make you pay for any scratches you leave.
The door won't budge.
Door won't budge, he's obviously barricading it. I mean, I'm assuming, you know... We're going to go downstairs or outside, or... Maybe we could do that. Let's go up here. Scratches on the walls. Maybe there's no more rooms we can go into. But... Oh no, we can go in there. But nobody appears to be in any of these rooms. Got some extra gunpowder. So the lighthouse is out. Several ships have gone lost at sea. Some are decorating the city's beaches, that's one thing, but now there's an enterprising fellow at the city port hiring salvagers to recover ships. He's earning a tidy profit from selling them. Can't be a coincidence. If only the city was more possible to navigate. Well, we haven't... Oh, I'm hearing music. We haven't had a chance to really navigate, or attempt to navigate the city yet, so... Flickering lights everywhere. Oh. What's that? Picture of something, but it's kind of worn. I don't want to wander too far. That doesn't open. Is there more stairs going up? No. Okay. So we're going down then. I wonder who we'll meet downstairs in the hotel. Are there any people here that we can talk to?
Finally,
Learn more from?
awake. Gotta tell you though,
Is he another Innsmouth there?
you want to stay on here? You stop making all that noise.
All that noise.
Sorry, but who are you again?
You bang your head or something. I'm Victor Olmsted. I own the
I didn't
place.
bang my head. Well, I might have banged my head. I did fall over. Actually, now that I think about it. Maybe we did. What noise was I making?
What noise are you talking about?
I expect my guests to be respectable. Moans, chanting, all that kind of
Chanting?
thing. It stops, alright?
Alright.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't really
Yeah.
remember what happened.
Visions. That's what happened.
Best.
Yeah, well, next time it happens, you end up sleeping under the bridge like the other newcomers.
That would be a bit nasty of you.
Friendly with your guests. Are we the ones keeping you in business?
Hardly.
These newcomers after the flood, they're stark raving mad.
What do you mean?
You can't imagine the crazy notes and books I find after they move out. Only thing they're good for is lighting the kitchen stove.
Can I have a look?
I knew it. I tell you, no one sane would be interested. And you want to take a look?
Oh no, I'm an investigator, so...
Fine. Take what you wish.
What's that? He's giving me all these letters. Time to do some reading, I guess. The lighthouse is out. Several ships got lost to sea and some are now decorating the city's beaches. That's that one we looked at already. I boarded up one, locked the door. We read that. No. Okay, so we picked up quite a lot of things. What's this? A side quest? Letters from Oakmont. There we go. Forlorn woman. Oh, okay, so we can use these to do side quests. That'll be interesting. So there's a lot of these little side quests you can do through these notes. What do we have? Saying no matter how badly the flood damaged it is an unnatural appeal. I can't stop myself from walking, even if it means being struck by further visions. There's a forlorn woman. They went to the eastern streets of Coverside. Mirrors, mirrors. Okay. a lot of interesting stuff to read there, and a lot of potentially interesting side quests. Can I help you if I hear you're peddling your cheap, affordable living again? I could live with you renting out beast-ridden flop houses, but you're carrying into my profit. Don't make that mistake. I know you're on the fish market, and I have dangerous people living here that I can send after you. Threats. Threatening people.
I'm watching you, newcomer.
Well, go watch someone else, yeah? How's Oakmont treating you? Should you require any support? This is Aunt Portia. I don't think we're supposed to be in there. Well, maybe we are, because there's no other way. Oh, no, there's the exit. Let's just take a quick look in here. He's not following us or anything, so... We've got some shell casings. Okay, well, I guess we're leaving. So now we're outside. And this is a new fast travel point, the Devil's Reef. It's daylight of sorts outside. Okay, so it was suggested that we could head to... Actually, I want to go there first. I want to go to the Oakmont Chronicle. Let's try and get to that. Can we get to that? Not this way. Oh well, there's a boat. Very slow boat. Needs to be said. Look at that. Oh no, it's because I'm not pressing forward. Okay, so this is the Chronicle. Oh, that's a drugstore. So there's lots of different places we can go. Power light. Quite a nice looking, quite an interesting looking place. We can't go in there. Okay, so I'm interested to have a look at the newspaper office. What's she crying about? What are you crying for? Try and find out later. I want to learn more about the place. The Chronicle. Is that this building here? That's probably it there, isn't it? Yeah, Oakmont Chronicle. Can we go in? Is there anybody actually here? That's the question. Yes, there
The old
is.
papers are by the door. Take them and stop bothering.
I don't want old papers.
I think you've got me confused with someone else.
Yeah, I think she has.
Help me out.
Yeah?
What's the connection between newcomers and
Oh.
old newspapers?
It's cold sleeping in the street, and they come to collect the old newspapers for warmth.
Well, that's not why I'm here.
Yeah, I guess I am a newcomer. Charles Reed, private investigator. And I also need your old newspapers, the archive, to be exact.
Ah,
Yeah.
so you're the one who cracked the Albert Throgmorton murder case. Nice work. I'm Helen Bland. Say,
Okay.
Can you do
What's
me
the
a favor?
favour?
Give me an exclusive interview.
An
You
exclusive
won't
interview?
regret it. The Oakmont Chronicle.
I'm not sure
is
how
the
Throgmorton will
best
feel about
newspaper
that, to be
miles
honest.
around.
Alright, I'll be sure to make some time for you, Miss Bland.
At some point. I suppose we could speak to her now.
You still want that interview? I got some time now, if you're ready.
Oh, absolutely. We know that you're the private eye who solved the case, but tell our readers something more about yourself.
What, they want to know more about me?
I'm a private eye in Boston. The situation in the port was a good use of my skills.
Yeah.
Well,
Tracking and...
Reed, I think you'll find our city has a lot of secrets, but people may not like you poking your nose in.
Well,
maybe we'll have
hopefully none of their secrets are ones we need to find out about then.
Who knows? And now the big question. Why are you here? What brought you to Oakmont?
Do I really want to...
I've been investigating disappearances all
I'm not
over
going to tell them
Massachusetts.
it's about visions.
Missing people all seem to have ended up here for some reason.
The mystery of the newcomers. And you want to know why they're here? Well,
They are
aren't
not
very
forthcoming.
forthcoming about it.
What, even to other outsiders or incomers, newcomers?
To put it mildly. I think that's enough for now. I can't give the readers too much all at once. Thank you for your interview, Mr. Reed.
My pleasure.
Yeah, thank you.
Maybe I'll do something interesting enough to make the papers again. You never know. See you later.
Yeah. What do we have here? A guy waving a piece of paper around. Is he supposed to be reading that? Because he is instead absorbing it, apparently. I know that a lot of people sometimes say when you read something you absorb it, but it shouldn't be halfway through your face, mate. No, toilet. Simple pull cord affair. Choose evidence. Okay. Okay, no information. I'm guessing that'll be something that's actually useful at some point. But right now... Can I just go do? No. I can't do that. Officials. I guess we've got to have something specific to look for before we can really use that. Okay, what's upstairs? Anything interesting? There's a lady at a typewriter writing hastily created fake news, no doubt. Just keep pinching everybody's stuff out of their briefcases and cabinets. So there's no editor or whatever here. I'm assuming this is an editor's office. It looks like one. What does it say? It says... Yeah, editor's office. Thought it was. It's the biggest office there, so... Oh, we still go up. Oh, the press. The printing press. Well, it was worth going up here at least because we found some more shell casings. Anything else around? Any mind's eye stuff? Or... No, apparently not. Oh, there's a big hole in the ground though. Don't want to fall down there. If we can help it. Okay, so there's nothing much here really of any great interest. But we've been here. So, okay. So the next thing we really need to do okay, so we've been to the Chronicle. That's the police station. That's the hospital. Now, where did they say... Where did it say to go? Northern Coverside at the crossroads of Asher Road and Hubert Avenue. Asher Road's up here. Saw it a moment ago. Hubert Avenue. There we go. Okay, so if we head towards the police station, then that should make it easy enough for us to find where we're looking for. Suits and top coats. Can I go in here? Can we buy anything? No. I guess we unlock them as we journey through the game. So I wonder how useful the cars are. I mean, within the areas you can presumably use a car still, but we've got another potential fast travel point ahead, I think. Like lots of junk lying around. I guess that's because of the flood. So wait, what? Why can't I get... Oh, hang on. I guess this is how we get out of here, is it? Well, maybe not. We can't jump up there or climb or anything like that. So we're not going that way to the police station. Maybe we can't get there. Maybe this way. Although it seems awkward. Well, there's some steps, which we can't climb apparently. There's all these symbols everywhere, which will of course mean something, but for now, don't stand out as anything obvious. We've got a door we can go through. But there's actually not much here. Some alcohol. I could probably destroy those with a weapon, but I get a feeling there's probably monsters behind there. Oh, there's power. But that's not where we want to go right now. Okay.
Hey, handsome. Wanna have some fun?
Depends what kind of fun you're talking about. Got a trampoline? Okay, Roosevelt Street. This is Hubert Avenue, apparently. That means probably up the top there of this road is where the where we were supposed to go, but I want to go here first. It looks like we should unlock a fast travel point going here. Maybe I'm wrong. There we go, Caverside West. So we're going to have a look at the police station first, and then we can go to the next area. Another symbol on the door.
Hello, officer.
Well, look who finally decided to show up. If it ain't Charles Reed, the genius that cracked the case.
Who's called
of
me a
Albert
genius?
Throgmorton. Captain Caleb Lyons at your service. What can we simpletons do to assist you?
I don't think I ever said you were simpletons, although if you keep acting like one, maybe...
You and I have a problem, officer.
No. Aside from making everyone in the Oakmont Police Department look like idiots.
Well, you know, if you were a bit better at your job, then I wouldn't have done that.
Welcome. You slip up, don't cross a T or dot an I, and I'll treat you like every other criminal here.
Well, that's not very nice, because really you should only do that if...
Can I use the police archive in the meantime?
You can, but only because of Mr. Throgmorton's patronage. And heed me well, you're on mighty thin ice.
Am I?
And I'll be
Okay.
under it when it breaks.
I mean, unless he finds out that the guy I sold him was dead isn't dead, I think we'll be okay. Might not be too happy if he found that out. It's very dark in here. I mean, it's dark everywhere, but oh, we're in a cell. Remember it said we had to be in a cell. That was the fortune she told us. I don't think that fortune's much use, to be honest. But I think it's safe to say that, based on how he was talking to us, there was probably some intent to get me in a cell at some point. They'll say that here's the archive. They'll say that I did something wrong that they didn't like. That's the same as the other ones, isn't it? Crimes. Violent crimes. Suspects. Criminal patterns. What about crimes? Violent crimes. Subjects, victims. I don't know. Let's say in the harbour. Okay, so as with anything else, we need to actually know what we're looking for. Captain Lyons. So yeah, I'm guessing we need to have a bit more information that we're looking for. That'll tell us. Oh, but I wonder actually, all of these side cases. The lone child went to the Streets Cover Side Division, came in the corner. Maybe these stories are supposed to visit Western Advent, had a vision in the intersection of Puri Road and Oak Street. Obviously this is telling me where to go, but anyway, for now that's all I can do. So we can leave the police station and we will try and see if we can find that building that Throgmorton sent me to. So I said it was on the intersection of Asher Road and Hubert Avenue. So it must be somewhere up there. On our left. See, a lot of vehicles that are absolutely useless, as I say. I can't actually travel in them any great distance. So where... Stop it, okay. Boots and shoes. We've got like a memorial of some kind. Can we learn anything from it? No. Little bandstand. Got a horrible feeling that when I enter this place that he sent me to... Oh, here we go. This must be it. Oh, there's things here. There's things moving around in here. There it is. Uh-oh. Get outside, get outside, get outside. There. Uh-oh, uh-oh. What disappeared? Where did it go, though? Don't like going in here. Where's the guy? There was a guy in here. That I don't see anymore. Yeah, there was the two things and some guy. Okay, I'm gonna be sneaky, I think, or try to be. Yeah, combat's a little bit, I don't know. Aim just seems to be a little bit wonky. I don't know if I want to go down there. Let's take a look on this floor first. There was a guy, but I don't see him now. Okay, so there's two routes down into the basement. I guess that's where we're going. This place does not look very inviting. Oh yeah, that's the other stairs that we saw. What's that over there? Not actually much here. Yeah, nothing there. a little concerned about this place. What's all this? A first aid kit. I don't need it right now, but I might need it soon. Okay, there's nothing downstairs. Which means I probably have to go upstairs. Where that guy was. Where I think there was a guy, at least. So none of these rooms had anything in them. Weird. Right, but those creatures came from up here. So let's be careful. There is noise of something moving around. What is that thing? What it is now is dead. What even is that? Gunpowder. So some kind of creature. I'm not finding anything in here. Oh, there's more stairs. My word. More stairs to go up. More. I might have to seriously think about using that first aid kit. Okay. One more set of stairs to look up. A set of stairs where we'll probably die. Okay. Do you know what? I think I'm going to use that first aid kit. Well, I've crafted first aid kits, okay. Just heal myself a little bit. Not a lot of ammunition available. And there's definitely something moving up here. Well, maybe not. I could have sworn there was something moving around in there. How do I craft? Oh, I see. That's how I craft ammo. Okay. Let's just be careful. Although if this is the place that we were being told to go, that looks a bit interesting. There's nothing in here. There's actually nothing in here. Is this actually the place I'm wanting to go? Maybe it's not. And we've just happened across an area where all these creatures hang out. Oh wait, no, there's something that we didn't see before. No point running away, that blasted hollow-eyed freak always catches up with his grin, his long black coat, and those thin, crooked fingers clutching a gun. He's got a bullet with my name on it. Weird. So they could be talking about us with that description. There's nothing here. Like, if this was the place that we were supposed to search... Let's go downstairs again. I heard something. There's something here. We're leaving. There's nothing in here. Maybe this isn't even the place we were supposed to go. Who's that guy? You alright? So I'm not sure that's where we were meant to go, but there's nowhere else. It doesn't seem like we used that key there. Oh wait, here's a different place. Ah, this is it. This is the place we were looking for. But I'm still concerned that, obviously...
Guess I don't need the key.
Someone else is beating their way in here. Divers with the bends can suffer from numerous symptoms, including pain, impaired movement, etc., etc. Just a description of the bends. Pressure sickness, I guess.
Are a few damp papers all that's left of the expedition?
Damp papers. Don't see anything else there. At the moment, at least. Trying to sneak, but I'm not sure that actually makes any difference. Someone's been in here. The question is, are they still in here? There is a noise as if there's somebody moving. I don't see anybody or anything. Just hear a lot of noises. There is something. Oh, there's something swimming in that. What's this? Has it got anything on it that we can look at?
Glitter in a weird way. I wonder where they came from.
Who knows? L. Sullivan and V. Morgan, local fishermen, report numerous large bubbles and an unbearable stench rising from the bottom of the sea. Bought a sample of a weird substance floating in the ocean from J. Harvey. Harvey or Harvey? He claims he found it among numerous dead and strangely deformed fish. The fish were taken for analysis. Several locals mention a rock that rose from the seabed, making the fog shine in different colours. Felt sick and dizzy for 2 or 3 days after the incident. This is probably what's driven him mad, and what's probably driving the others mad. Anthropology Department welcomes Harriet Doe. Studies origins of Inuit tribes. Okay. What's that? Not something that matters, apparently. I'm just a little concerned, because there are noises in here that are not entirely natural. There's nothing visibly walking around in here. Then again, remember last time the creature kind of appeared out of the ground. Creaking floorboards. Is there something in that tank of water? Yeah, they're like eels or something. Oh no, there is no way up anywhere there. Well, this doesn't really help me. There's no... As far as I know, no other members of the thing alive. Oh wait, what's this? I missed that somehow. All we got out of that was some metal scrap. There's nothing there. Nothing there. No symbols or strange things appearing. That's the noise we were hearing, I think. Just that tank of water, it's like sloshing. Somebody kicked the door down. There's something here. Ah, look. What is it? What is it? Did we just open a door? I think we just opened a secret door. This is a secret door. It's probably the kind of place where eldritch creatures from the other side wait. What is... Where? Oh, there. Load! I mean, if only he'd chosen to be a little more careful. A little friendlier. What was the point? There's nothing here. It's one of those helmets again.
Guess this helmet's beyond repair.
Yeah, I'd say so. It's been smashed, hasn't it? Shell casings. All that for just one guy to shoot. Oh, what's this? Just like a shower room? There's still other noises that make me think that that's not the only secret here. I'm a little concerned about what that statue is, to be honest. There must be something here. 'Cause otherwise, what's the point? Did that update our case at all? You know, that guy was dead. Well, he wasn't dead, he was shooting at us, but he's dead now. There's nothing here. Let's see what happens when we go up the stairs. Yeah, there's nothing in here.
Guess I don't need the key.
Yeah, there's nothing here. Guess maybe we go and speak to Throgmorton then. 'Cause there was really nothing in there. But there's nobody in it. And yet there is a third floor. That we couldn't see stairs going up to. What would happen if we shot that? I feel like that should be a door. But there should be stairs here. But there are not.
Can't say I ever saw another shell.
Oh, there's another shell. Like those other ones we saw. Places with paranormal activity have a strong previously unidentified influence on the human mind. Prepared a list of solutions including meditative practices and a supply of sedatives. Highly recommend discarding all those charms, amulets and religious symbols. So there we're learning something about a suggestion. How are we to protect ourselves? Okay. Here's another bird noise. Did I already empty this? Yeah. No. And it was like a bird noise that led us to that secret door last time. We looked at that. I wonder what would happen if I shot that. Absolutely nothing. Just gonna have one more look around. It hasn't said that we found all the evidence in here, to be fair, which it had done in other places.
Someone smashed it beyond repair.
What is it? Some sort of musical device? They've been ransacking all the paperwork. There has to be something more down here than just the guy that I killed. Oh yeah, look, here we go. Now we're on to something. Where was that bird going? Oh, there. Following must be delivered to Grimhaven Bay, no later than Friday. Mark 5 diving suits, air tanks and pumps. Okay. So we found a cargo manifest. Is that it? Is that all we were here to see? I feel like there should be more here than that. But apparently that's it. Oh no, here we go. Now we've got a vision area that we can actually look at. Okay.
Grab the papers, smash the rest.
So they grabbed papers and smashed everything. What's this? Huh? Dagon. The god of the Innsmouthers.
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Okay. So they were burning a lot of different things. Presumably to... Oh yeah, it looks like they built that to hide behind.
We don't have time to pick it. Stand back.
So this was them breaking in.
To figure this out.
Right, well obviously that's the first part.
We don't have time to pick it. Stand back.
I would assume this is the second part.
Grab the papers, smash the rest.
This looks like they've put up some kind of barrier. So that has to be third. Carried that downstairs. And then we found a guy down here, which makes me think...
Make sure you get the adverts.
Several
Yeah.
men broke into the expedition headquarters.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Smash, they burned. The archives, even the newspapers.
Okay, we need to get out of here. So... yeah. Archives lost. Still clues to follow up on. They left the city on a freighter from Grimhaven Bay. So now I guess... so yeah, they're... the Oakmont Chronicle, which we were at before. We should have stayed there. Well, not stayed there, but... okay. Who's this weird guy? So now we've got to go back to the Chronicle again. Oh, and there's a... well, let's do it. Some strange people walking around. Shouldn't be that surprising, really, but... oh, wait. Oh, we should be able to go this way, I think. I hope. Yeah, because that was the wall that was there on the other side. No way around it. Telephone. Oh, that's just to help us do like fast travel. That car's not going anywhere. Anytime soon. But now we can go back to the newspaper office and use the archive, I think. So what do we know? Yes, archives contain topical information, I'm aware of that. Oh, I have knowledge points. Let's have a look at what the skill options are then. Vigor. Carry 7 more pistol rounds. When close to death, regenerate a limited amount of health for one last fighting chance. Mind. Carry up to 25 pieces of any crafting. Let's do that just to increase sanity. That seems like a good plan. So what are we? Left the city on a freighter from Grimhaven Bay. There might be recent postings or ads. Okay. So that'll be after the flood. Grimhaven Bay. Nothing. What about that? Nope. Arg. Oh, I keep doing that. Nothing. It's not very helpful. Not very helpful at all. Let me just see. What was the information again? The expedition archives lost. Still have clues to follow up on. They left the city on a freighter from Grimhaven Bay. There might be recent postings or ads about the freighter in the Oakmont Chronicle. Is this talking about the actual archive, the expedition? Maybe that happened after the flood, before the flood. Don't climb on there, you. Nothing on Grimhaven Bay then. Nothing. So what then? Nothing about officials, or celebrities, commoners, or journalists. Not a single thing to tell us about what we should be searching for. I mean, you could go to Throgmorton's house and ask him, but I doubt he'd be much use. He didn't seem like he wanted to talk to us about any of it, to be honest. Did he? Like he wants us to get as much information as we can before he'll even think about talking to us. I'm just not sure. Left on a freighter from Grimhaven Bay. Keep climbing on that instead of doing it. So Grimhaven Bay is what we'd be talking about. Nothing. Nothing in any time period. I just realised that I didn't actually cover everything, did I? No. There we go. 30-ton ship Titania, yeah, that makes sense. Currently available for hire, you'll find it fully equipped for transport as well as the aiding of underwater ventures and exploration. The price of 70 rifle bullets or the equivalent a week. Those interested are urged to contact Captain Jeremiah Sanders for contracting details. They can be found at Pier 3 Oakmont Port, Grimhaven Bay. So that's interesting. So he's somewhere in the port. Pier 3 it said. Pier 3. Right, maybe...
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print. Buy a paper, mister?
Nah. Thought you were going to be doing something else, but no. Do we go to Throgmorton now with this information? I think we probably should. I think we're going to have to tell him that it was...
What's your problem?
I don't know, what's yours? Yeah, I think we're going to speak to Throgmorton before we go anywhere else. I feel like he needs to know that someone basically ransacked the place. That they were talking about Dagon. think he'd be interested to know that. And I kind of need to finish up soon as well, to be fair. So where's Throgmorton's house? Away up there. Let's try and go there. It is dark outside, mind you. I'm a little scared. Not really. We got a guy playing the harmonica. Yeah, let's go and see if Throgmorton will speak to us. Some weird people. Almost on like pilgrimages or something. Okay, yeah, this road is where we will find his home. Well, it looks like I'm expected to use a boat. Wait, where's his house? On the right hand side, so that must be it there. Right, he's got like harpoon guns and stuff here. So let's go. Let's go and speak to him. And make that the last thing we do tonight. No matter how long it takes. Okay. Is he there waiting for us to talk to him? Do they all look like that? Can't tell. It's like they're intentionally hiding if the female family members appear the same as...
I'm not in the mood for chit-chat, Mr. Reed.
Okay. Looks like I've not got all the information I needed to get yet. So back out we go then. Kind of hoped there'd be a... Well, there might be. Like a save point here, or like a fast travel point here, should I say. There is one up there, so we'll just go to that first. Because then we can fast travel back towards the docks. Old Grove South. Now, fast travel to the Devil's Reef. That'll work. But I think that's where we're going to end for tonight, guys. Once I save my game. Eventually. Once it eventually loads. Okay. So yes, we're back at the hotel. We're going to save. And we're going to finish for now. So yeah, thanks very much for tuning in, guys. I hope you've enjoyed The Sinking City. We'll definitely be continuing to play this because I like the atmosphere and I am quite enjoying the game. Although obviously the combat's maybe not so good. But otherwise I like the story and I like the kind of detective element of it, if you like. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Keep an eye on my Twitter page to find out when I'm going live next. Likely it'll be tomorrow. It's twitter.com/supernautus. I'll probably be playing either Lost Odyssey or Black Mirror, because we need to finish Black Mirror and continue Lost Odyssey. we're anywhere near finishing that. No. So yeah, I hope you'll join me tomorrow. If you like, you can also head over to my YouTube page, or if you're watching me on YouTube as well. My YouTube page is Supernauta Streams. You'll already know that if you're watching on it, of course, because you're already there. And there you can find all my previous streams, my various previous streams, for your viewing pleasure, as well as any other videos I've recorded. And if you're enjoying what you're seeing, please feel free to add a like to the video. Maybe drop a wee subscription if you like. And hit the bell for notifications as well. But for now, that's all we're doing tonight. So thank you very much. And it's good night from me. Eventually.